Hey everyone, as I shared in my last reel, I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about some of the work I've been doing, especially around climate justice and demilitarization. So as I have said, and many in the Palestinian space have said, there's no climate justice without Palestinian liberation. And I want to talk about COP30. COP30 officially started this week in Belém, Brazil. And we need to talk about it in the context of Palestine. So what is COP? It's the big UN climate conference, or the Conference of Parties, where world governments meet every year to talk about climate action. In theory, it's about saving the planet. In reality, it's dominated by the same governments and corporations fueling the climate crisis, while frontline voices are silenced. For decades, COP has avoided the real conversations about militarism, occupation, and inequity, even though these systems directly fuel the climate crisis. We can't talk about climate justice without talking about oppression. It's really that simple. Take Palestine, where people face environmental warfare every single day. Relentless bombardment, water theft, land grabs, and the destruction of olive trees and farmland. These aren't separate from the climate crisis. They're a part of it. Climate justice has to include liberation for the Palestinian people and for the land. Palestinian movements, including the Palestinian Institute for Climate Strategy, also known as PICS, and the Stop the Wall campaign, along with dozens of allied organizations and movements, are on the ground right now at COP30 with very clear demands. We're calling to kick Israel out of COP and the UNFCCC, enforce a global people's energy embargo, ban false solutions, count and cut military missions, and center Indigenous solidarity, land back everywhere. COP must finally address the environmental impacts of occupation and hold Israel accountable for its destruction. Because there can be no climate justice without Palestinian liberation. Let me repeat that. There can be no climate justice without Palestinian liberation. Follow along as I break this down from COP updates to how climate, Palestine, and liberation are all connected.